What's up, pack members? It's Real Spirit Alpha here. And before this video starts, yes, my real wolf self has changed. I am now I'm Kikoa from, the Colorado Wolf and Wildlife Sanctuary. Yes, this is his picture, but I love the big boy so much. Yes, he's really big. I wish I could meet him. Chose this as my new wolf design since, he's the big guy. He looks happy, kind of handsome in a way. And, he's a timber wolf, so yeah, timber wolf is the way to go. But anyway, so I'm actually going to tell you, pack members, a story. Now, the story did not happen recently, but it is a true story because I've seen it with my own eyes. This is back before Google Plus shut down, and a lot of you guys might have already heard this story when I posted about it, but I thought I might as well go and tell it on YouTube. So, now, I'm not going to say real names in this story, but I will kind of explain what goes on. And it might be a long story, but it is pretty exciting and kind of dramatic and, yeah. So anyway, I don't know what to call this story, but I guess, whatever the story's title is going to be, you're going to see in the video title. I guess I can call this story, I don't know what to call it, really. I don't know, like, a story about, forget it. I'll just go ahead and start. So, it was kind of late in the afternoon, and I had gone on over to my little sister's best friend's house, because I'm a close friend of her little brother, and yeah, he's really young. You might know him as Kip, but pretty much me, my little sister, Kip, and his two sisters. He's like the middle child in a way. He has a little sister and a big sister, and pretty much they also had like a pen of chickens going on. Outside, a pen of chickens being kept outside, because they apparently recently got chickens. And then, let's see, and I came there also to eat dinner with them, so I think, it wasn't dinner time yet, but we were just kind of playing inside, and, having a good time, when all of a sudden, we heard a commotion outside. So, we all ran outside. My little sister's best friend actually ran through the glass door, which was kind of funny. And when we went over to the chicken pen, we saw what looked like to be a hawk, on the chicken pen, and it flew away. And, yeah, that was weird. Someone said, I don't remember who said, but I think this might have been the mom who said this. I think the chicken's gone, the hawk's gone, my bad. I mixed up hawk and chicken. And so the hawk, said, it's I think that was a hawk, or something like that. So we all went there and we counted up the chickens, and it turns out there was one missing. And so, yeah, we thought the hawk could have possibly taken the chicken, because, that's, a predator to a chicken. And my little sister's best friend was pretty devastated by the fact that one of the chickens could be eaten by a hawk. And she was pretty emotional about it. Same was for her little sister. And I explained to him, the mom, he said something like, that's the cost of having to own an animal. This stuff can happen. And I explained it in a more calm way to, the youngest sibling, where I said, if it had to happen, then it had to happen. And there's always a predator and there's always the prey. Nothing can change that. And she cheered up a lot. The little sibling cheered up pretty quickly. The older sibling didn't. She was pretty destroyed for a while. Then we all went back inside. We just continued to play around inside, had a good time. And we also ate dinner. I mean, as the hours went by, we all started to settle down about it. We were still kind of sad about, what happened, but we were okay. Then it was late at night. Well, not too late. It was about sundown at this point, I think, and he heard what sounded like peeping being outside. So he went outside and tried to search for where that sound was coming from. And he heard, it coming from like under the porch or patio stairs. So he looked under there, and believe it or not, there was the chicken that we lost. So it turns out that the chicken was not taken by a hawk. It was just hiding somehow. And yeah, we were all really shocked and happy. I mean, and the oldest sibling was like crying again, but she was crying tears of joy since the chicken was okay. And yeah, I mean, that was pretty crazy. I mean, I was shocked that the hawk did not take it. I mean, to be honest, I honestly almost forgot about the chicken. And I'm not talking about baby chicks. I'm talking about actual, grown-up chickens. And, well, we had, still had a good time that night, more or less. And chickens, well, yeah. Had a lot of fun. I'm happy to see the chickens again. And wow, what a day that was. I probably will never forget this day, since, that was pretty dramatic. But I am happy to know that the chicken is, I am happy to know that the chicken is okay. So, that's good. But, yeah, and a little while later, like a few days or maybe even a week or so later, me and my family actually went back to my little sister's best friend's house, and, just to visit them again. And this is actually kind of earlier in the morning, maybe early afternoon. And I actually went into the chicken pen, to see the chickens, and, I got to hold one, kind of pet them a little bit, and I said to my little sister's best friends, now I see why you were sad about that day, because I could understand and why she loved them. I mean, chickens, usually I'm more of a canine kind of guy, show them my picture. But, of the bird family, they're still warm-blooded, more or less. And, I don't know, there's some birds I like, some I don't like. Sorry. And, yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. That's the whole story. And, I've never owned a chicken before, but why did they own chickens? I don't know, because they weren't farmers or anything. At least I don't think they were. They just had random chickens in their yard. Well, they did live on a kind of like an open land. It's not like suburbs or anything, so they had a little bit of open space. But overall, though, that was a pretty crazy day. Crazy afternoon would be a better term, since we didn't go over there till afternoon. But overall, that's just about the entire story. So I'm happy that you took time out of your day to listen to this story, and comment down below if you have an incident with a pet that's happened before. Okay, you know what? Never mind. Don't do that. I don't want to get too personal with you pack members. But if you want to, you can. But anyway, with that out of the way, that just about wraps up the story. Oh man, when you're sitting down, you forget how tired you can be. I'm actually not that tired. But anyway, that just about wraps up the video. So thanks for watching, and until next time, this is Spirit the Alpha signing out. I'll see you guys back in the pack.